Hello, 112. Today I'm going to be reading to you your social studies article called A Titanic Treasure. On April 13th, 1912, an American named Alexander Oscar Holverson was on a ship on his way home from England. He wrote a letter to his mother. In it, he wrote, "If all goes well, we will arrive in New York Wednesday a.m." Sadly, Holverson never made it. He was a passenger on the Titanic. It was one of the most famous ships ever to sink. Tragedy at sea. Back in 1912, the Titanic was the world's largest ship. It was as long as 4 city blocks and was 175 feet tall. That's about as tall as a 17-story building. Many people thought it was unsinkable. The Titanic set sail on the first official voyage on April 10th, the night after Holverson wrote his letter. The ship hit an iceberg. Within hours, it sank to the bottom of the ocean. More than 1,500 passengers and crew members died. News of the disaster shocked the world. Holverson didn't survive, but his letter did. Rescuers found it and gave it to his family, who kept it for years. The letter was recently sold at an auction in England. A buyer paid almost $170,000 for it. Andrew Aldridge isn't surprised. He helps run the auction company that sold the letter. He says that artifacts from the Titanic still fascinate people. The objects are linked to the more than 2,200 people who were on the voyage. Every man, woman, and child on that ship had a story to tell, he says. Okay, so now let's read over here. It says what part of Holverson's letter looked like. And over here we have a subcategory. Titanic prices. The letter isn't the only Titanic treasure that people have bought. Here are some other items for the ship that have been sold at auction. Violin and case. Price $1.7 million. Year sold 2013. This violin belonged to the leader of the ship's band. The band played music to calm the people as the Titanic was sinking. Dinner menu. Price $118,750. Year sold 2015. This was the menu from one of the last meals served on the ship. Cracker. Price $23,000. Year sold 2015. This cracker was a form of emergency kit on one of the ship's lifeboats. This also, boys and girls, okay, is a nonfiction article. And it has text structure. And a lot of you had questions about our text structure questions yesterday in language arts. This is our title. Anything in bold within the story or the article is the subtitle. Okay, that means that these paragraphs here are going to be talking about the tragedy at sea. So that is a subtitle. Down here are words to know, which is kind of a glossary. Voyage, a long journey. Auction, a sale where items are sold at the person who offers the most money. Every single nonfiction text that you read or article or book has a story structure. And that's what they were asking you for, or we were asking you for in yesterday's language arts assignment. Okay, good luck.